still kind of day to day then with him?
Yeah. So we'll see. Practice probably the first 15 minutes, then we took him off the floor. So we'll see how it goes.
I know a couple weeks ago it was maybe the long end for Giannis, but this is about the 2 week mark. So is he?
No update yet. At least I haven't gotten one yet. So I know he's doing some shooting and stuff, but I don't see him anytime soon.
You had mentioned after the Brooklyn game trying to do a little soul search.
Yeah.
What have maybe been the results of that?
Just execution, we didn't play with the right spirit in that game. We didn't execute, and we were punished for it.
After the game, Scoot had kind of said that he felt like you guys weren't as prepared as you normally are. As a coach, what does that feel like? What's your kind of?
Yeah, I just think he's right. Like I think he meant mentally more than strategically, personally. He said it again in there, so I know that's what he meant. It's like we just showed up for the game. We had our film, we had our walkthrough, and in his opinion, he just said, I don't know if that's right, but I'm just telling you what he said. So.
This time off between games, did you change what your plans were for these days?
No. That's like you gave him a day off. That was yesterday. And then we were planning on practicing hard today and tomorrow regardless. We could have won the game, and we probably wouldn't have watched an hour of film. I guess that would be a change. But other than that, we had planned to go live today. We did that. We got a lot out of it.
What can you? You've been doing this long enough. But what can you do in instances like this where after a game you're like, I need to do something better to reach these guys. The guys say maybe I'm not there. Like what?
Just keep doing it differently, showing it. No changes offensively. Simplify some things defensively. But at the end of the day, I don't overdo things. 48 hours ago, we were in a good place. Then we get blown out. Now we're in a bad place. You can't just keep flipping and flopping. That's what people want you to do. You should do this, and that's not what you should do. You should stay as consistent as possible, demand it more, and sub differently when they're not.
You did, as mentioned, you did have that really good game against Boston.
Yeah.
It's been a while since y'all won 2 straight games.
Yeah. Well, either one or two things. Either we're not executing well enough or not good enough, one of the two. And, the only thing I told our guys, I didn't like we can't get blown out by that team. Yeah, no, what does that say? Who do you think you are? Like, our record right now is what it is. And until that changes, we can't look at anyone as a team that can't beat us. The good news is we've proven we can beat anybody. We've done that. We've beaten Boston. We've beaten Golden State. We've beaten Detroit. We had Houston down, in my opinion, kind of that game was on the balance. You can't say you should have won. I always say you could have won. So we've proven we can play against anyone. But we've also lost to Washington, who has a tough record. We've lost to Brooklyn, who has a tough record. And there's one more in there. We lost to Sacramento at home, who has a tough record, And so we have to play better every night. That starts with me. I have to get them more prepared mentally as much as I can. But we have to own our own mess, all right? And I think that's what we need to do, and we got time to do it.
You mentioned like a sub-pattern there. What's that balance, though, of you need to win games. You don't want to fall to a point.
No, you can never get to the point where every mistake you start subbing. That never works. But there are some unbreakable rules that when we break those, we've done that. And we did it a bunch in the Brooklyn game, unfortunately. If I had done it every play in the Brooklyn game, we would have had to play the coaches. Darvin would have had to score points for us, in the game. So bottom line is, guys, I'm not going to overdo the game. We played awful. As awful as you can play. But at the end of the day, the game before that, we played great. So if you look at the last 2 games, there's this and this. We got to get to the middle of the road there.
Offensively, we've talked a little bit about trying to integrate Scoot and Ryan. That's been a little rough.
Yeah.
How do you keep trying to push those two to have that kind of synergy that you want to?
Just drilling it. The ball sticks too much. It's so funny. The game plan that we were supposed to run in Brooklyn was similar, with more passing to the elbow and playing. I think we did it twice. They kept the ball and wanted to come off, and that's what frustrates the rest of the guys, because they know that's not what we should be doing. But they also, like, Scoot's been really good. He had a rough night, all right? It tells you the importance of Scoot to our basketball team. Ryan's been up and down of late. He had a rough night. But if Scoot has a rough night and Ryan has a rough night, with our lack of, creators, your team's going to have a really rough night, and that's what happened.
You talk about lineups and combinations at times, and again, this isn't a panic question, but to that.
Sounds like it.
Well, with Ryan, I mean, initially Ryan was going to come off the bench. Circumstances dictated a change.
Yeah.
He played to that.
Yeah.
But is there a chance where maybe breaking that combination up and having Ryan?
Well, it sounds like a great idea. We've actually talked about that, but without A.J. Green and Giannis, I'm just saying, understand who's available. Obviously, when your team's at full strength, we actually like that separation. Having said that, we're not at full strength, and we got to play with what we have right now, and so we can't overdo it.